I have no more laborers, but this building is built. I assigned my last person, and I have one laborer left. That's what I'm left with. All right. Oh, that hunter just killed that bear. I don't know if you saw that. You had to roll that back. I zoomed over, and the hunter just killed the bear. All right, welcome back to another episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. Okay, so here it is. This is where my inability to read a manual really gets me. We started over, and we started over for a great reason. Because I was playing this like Banished, and guess what, boys and girls? This is not Banished. There's a lot of similarities to it, but the way in which they housing is done and the way in which children are born and all that is slightly different. And so I'm got this whole mental state of, hey, I need more houses. And yeah, I did need more houses, but I didn't have the right type of houses. So why these little huts or shacks are great to start off with, they actually produce children at a slower speed. And so what you really want to have is you really want a house, a small house, and then start upgrading the small house. So I have dropped down 2 small houses. That's all I did so far. The other thing is there's some, and I don't know if this is true for Banished, it probably is, that smaller trees produce less. So in this case, it's absolutely true. So while I'm telling people, hey man, go chop down this and that, you see how small that trunk is as opposed to how small this trunk is. I'm sure I could let this tree grow and grow and grow. Unfortunately, it happens to be right in the middle of my camera view, so I just want to get rid of it. But the objective really is to cut down larger trees. Larger trees will fall down eventually. And so you want to get the most resources gathered, and we want to gather the best resources. We don't want to gather little resources. So sending people out to go clear an entire area is not really that productive. So again, I've got this mindset of, hey, I'm going to play Banished. I'm going to play this like I would play Banished, and that's not really the case. I shouldn't be playing it like that. I should be playing it as its own game and trying to understand the nuances of this particular game. So we're going to build a forester because we are going to need wood badly. And I'm looking, this map that I got is, it's okay. It's just kind of I'm trying to figure out what direction to go with it. I also want a hunter and a gatherer. So that's going to be my major source of food. The deal with the hunter and the gatherer, well, actually, another source of food would be the fishery. But the deal is this. The hunter will hunt during wintertime. The gatherer will only gather... I already laid that down. The gatherer will only gather during spring, fall, summer. They won't gather in winter, with the thought process of plants are dead in winter, so why gather? So the other things are, let's just make sure I put these down. There's a nice circle there. This one is actually okay too. And this other one, this gatherer's hut. Okay, that's good. So there's my 3 gatherers. Let's put down the last gatherer, which is the fishery. You don't necessarily think this as a gathering, but it is. It's a gatherer. And let's put that down, well, kind of over here. I think would be a good spot for it. Okay, that's all the buildings I want to build right now. It's a lot of buildings to build to begin with. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to get started. That's going to give me enough professions. Eventually, I'm going to wind up getting rid of these 3 shacks and just converting it over to housing, regular housing, and then wind up upgrading the housing. But that'll be some time. We're going to need food. Of course, we're going to struggle with people. People is always going to be the problem. We need to get production rate, children producing as fast as humanly possible, and that's going to take some time. So we're just going to have to get some of these houses built quickly. Hopefully we have children start being born, and we'll have more laborers, and then we can assign those people jobs. And so I just want to make sure the radius, because I want to start putting down farmland. The thing about farmland in this game is you really need to be close to a well, because this stuff needs to be watered. You need to be close to storage, because they need to get there. And you need to take a little bit more consideration in doing your tasks, as opposed to Banished, which is maybe a little bit more forgiving. I don't know if that's true or not. I just feel that my first round it wasn't coming along the way that I expected to. Sorry, I'm looking for roads. It wasn't coming along the way I expected it to. I don't know what I expected to have happen, but it wasn't doing what I expected it to have happen. And I think that is just a pure artifact of I'm playing this game incorrectly. Like I should be playing something else, to be honest with you. So we're going to be very conscious about roads. Roads are very important. And as they are in Banished, I mean, this is not, don't get me wrong, it's not 100% different. There are a lot of similarities between this and Banished. But there are some differences too. Everything is nuanced. Let's put this road down. Why can't I build this road? That's kind of interesting. I went around the house like that. Let's, I built these two close together. Is that the scenario? I think I did. I built these two close together. The roads are kind of weird. You know, the main reticle for the road is very small. You know, as you're laying it down, reticle meaning as this little piece that I'm laying down to actually draw out the roads is very small. The actual road itself is pretty decent size. So I'm pretty fascinated. There is a road there, right? I put one down. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I'll let this road come out. It's gonna take some time to do the road anyways. And we'll kind of get an understanding of what's going on here. So great. A ton of people moved into this. Developers, you need the ability to make these windows larger. Let me drag the window to resize it. Granted, give me the scroll bar also, but also let me drag the window to resize it. Alright. Alright, we'll see what happens. We do have enough food, we do have enough resources. We will send people out to get more resources as time goes on. These guys are going to come over here and start building the forestry hut and all that. See how big that road is? As opposed to, I mean, I just laid down one little tiny, it looked like just one size. With these could be two. Let's see. See? It's way bigger than what the road is going to be. Way bigger meaning maybe 1.5 times. But still larger. So it's a little misleading. I thought it was going to be smaller. But negative. It seems like the pathfinding is pretty good in this game. People are using the roads. At least when I put down some roads last time, people are using the roads. I zoomed in and I seem like have some serious lag going on. I'm not entirely sure what's causing that. If that's this game that's causing it, or what. I don't know. Let's put somebody in here. Gonna run out of professions. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna need one farmer before it's all said and done. 4. I need 4 people. And then a farmer. Yeah, that'll work. I can put the farm like right here. I think I can draw the farm out right there. Let me see. Maybe I can draw a farm right there. Kind of go like this. Not enough. There we go. How far can I go? I can go on that side, and I can come out like this, right? That's pretty decent. Let's put a farm there. And that'll help to start off with. So, I have my forestry. He's going to work away. He's going to start giving me logs on a regular basis. I'm going to have my hunters going to give me some food, and I'm going to have my gatherers going to give me some food as well, but not in winter. Which is important. It's important to understand, not in winter. I will have my fishery, which will give me food, and I will have my farm, which I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with. So the hunting cabin was complete. Let's assign a person to the hunting cabin. Get that process going. And lastly, when the gatherer's hut comes down, we'll assign somebody to the gatherer's hut. The thing is, I can't draw a road between there, right? I don't understand why I can't put a road right in there, but it won't let me put a road through there. It would let me put a road right here. Maybe I was off on the road. Alright, we'll just put a road down. We'll double road it. And it won't let me put a road through here, will it? Oh, it will. I don't know why I didn't think it would. I don't think I left enough space between these houses. I think people can go through it, but they're not building a road. Which is unfortunate. That's okay. Whatever. It is what it is. They'll have some roads to walk along. Doesn't need to be perfect. This time around. Later, maybe. I'm just kind of like that, you know? I like everything nice and organized. Dark is dark here. They do give lamps. You can have lamps, like road lamps. Or just lamps that you can put down. So I'm hoping that that changes how much light I have. I think I'm going to be able to get everything finished. I'm not too sure. Not 100% sure. I might not be able to get the... Well, it's 38. And I think they already have everything for the gatherer's hut and the fishery down. So I might be able to get every single unit down. We'll see here shortly. So far, so good. I'm... You know, it's early access. So... You all know about early access games. They've released the game before it's 100% completed. And so you're playing like what's equivalent to a beta version. In some cases, you're playing an alpha version, not even beta yet. Half of the features, or a good portion of the features, have not been even developed. And so you expect defects. Absolutely expect defects. And... if not, just this thing's not working the way you expect it to, or not enough content. But it seems okay so far. We'll see. We'll see how this works. It's pretty. I don't know what's causing the lag though. I'm just trying to think if I've got something else running. I don't think I'm doing a virus scan or anything. So I don't know. I don't know. I like the fact that they have to level the ground. If you try to put a building on something that's uneven, topography really matters. They have to level the ground. It seemed like in Banished what you had was like you had level ground and then you had mountain. And some of the mountain they could go through, but most times, not. Okay, what can I plant here? Flax, grass, oats, wheat, potatoes. I think I can... Wheat would be great for bread, but flax would be better. Let's do some flax. I'm in the right temperature, right? What do you... Early summer? I don't know. Maybe we can get this down. I don't know if we can get this down in time. This is probably too ambitious to try to get it out this season. Alright, I have no more... I have no more laborers, but this building is built. I assigned my last person, and I have one laborer left. That's what I'm left with. Alright. Oh, that hunter just killed that bear. I don't know if you saw that. You had to roll that back. I zoomed over and the hunter just killed the bear. All right, right on, hunter. Way to go, bud. That's the gatherer is out gathering whatever the gatherer is gathering. Some sort of food-age. I'll get some leather. That's good. We have, what is this? Oats? I think that's oats. Not entirely sure. Tooltips are not working. Something is, like I said, something's not right. So let's make sure we save. Last thing I want to do is start for the third time. That would be horrible. I don't want to start for the third time. Okay. They have a little bit of a problem with the save. I'm sure the devs know it. They've got some sort of threading issue. So when you save, it completely locks up the UI. Locks up the UI thread. Good, so a person can go through there. It's not the most optimal route, but it's okay. They're doing all right with it. We have 6 adults, 2 teenagers, and 2 children. That's how this stuff reads. I don't know when I get a school where they're going to show students at, but I would make the assumption that students would show up somewhere along there. I might be able to get some out of this field. 504 before it's growing. Fast growing. I guess they're saying flax is fast growing. Okay, I had somebody grow up and is ready to study. I don't necessarily have a school at this moment in time. I do have a facility for a teacher, though. How big is this school? Pretty big. It looks like I could fit it there. I don't know, it's a little rough to tell. I'll have to wait till daytime, which is coming right now. Good. Yeah, that's a little bit tough to try to squeeze that in there. I could squeeze the school in over here. Yeah, let's drop the school down right there. How much to build the school? What is that? Oh, that's work. I think I have enough items to build it. I'm also going to have to worry about firewood. Ooh, I should have built a... Yeah, I should have been thinking about this. Instead of building that, I've got 24 tools, which I'm hoping is going to last for a while. And I should have built... Maybe I can build a woodcutter right here, and then figure out some place to put a blacksmith in. Again, people. People is the problem. People is always the problem. 390 logs. Right? I don't have 390 logs. That's going to take a while. I am going to get into winter. Can I pause this right now? Is there some way to pause this? Yes. Let's pause that. Let's focus on the 2 essentials first. While school is important, it is not necessarily the most essential. Let's put down a lumberjack because he's okay. For you Monty Python fans out there. Oh man, the dark is dark. It's almost like you can't build at night because it is so dark. It's hard to see. It looks like I can fit him there, but I don't want to mess up. Let's wait until light. It doesn't take that long. Okay, good. As I said it, it appeared. Okay, yeah, I had the well there. Okay, let's move that up right there. Lumberyard will go in, and let's then turn around, and the blacksmith is going to be the second guy that's going to be needed. It's important. My blacksmith is important. Now, the only trick with the blacksmith is... I think you can go right there. I don't have the appropriate... It's a couple phase process. So, you know, this is it's interesting to me because when you look at Banished, I'm talking about the raw, unmodded Banished. If you look at Banished and you see how that plays out, it's like, okay, I'm gonna put down a farm, and that's gonna be the farm. I'm gonna put down a lumber yard, and that's gonna be a lumber yard. And then I'm gonna put down a blacksmith, and then that's it. And then the mods came around, and it was like, well, okay, if you put down a blacksmith, here's a production line to build more advanced tools or more advanced whatever. You know, it doesn't matter whatever it is. Something that's more advanced, you need different items. In this case, right off the bat, this blacksmith shop will then turn around and take several things. It'll take charcoal, which charcoal has to be produced at some sort of, what is it they call a forge? Kiln. And then you have to melt, with the charcoal, you have to melt the ore to produce an ingot at the furnace before you can then turn around and use it at the blacksmith. Interesting, right? Which is great to have those production lines. It adds a new element to the game. To the vanilla game. Let's go ahead and start producing some. Oh, that was for building. Oops. Sorry. I thought it was already built. They're building. Once this is built, then I'll assign somebody to it. We'll hold off on the school for a while. We'll wait until we have all the resources to build the blacksmith shop. And I think we're getting there, right? What were we missing? Hay, we don't have enough of hay. Hay. And clay, we're okay with clay. Iron, we don't have enough iron or ore. Stone, nope, don't have enough stone. We're gonna have to send some people out to start doing stuff. Alright, we've got a fire guy going. And let's start looking for some resources. I'm gonna look for stone. See if I can get some stone. Is there any stone in here? Some stone. So let's go ahead and just capture all the stone I can in this area. Did it just tell me I was going to capture 10 stone? Really? That was pretty neat. And let's do the same for ore. Oh, yeah, look at that. It tells me how much it's going to capture. No way. That is sweet. And let's do the same for hay. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. That's a great feature to have. I'm liking that. All right. Well, this is a much better start. It's good to have a little bit of an understanding. There's I came across a wiki, or came across whatever I came across. It was some site that had the information I needed, and essentially told me what everything does and how it does it, as opposed to, you know, how Banished looks at it. So it was good to get a little bit of that information before I started, and I should have done that before I started. But you know, hey, look, man. I told you in the description of my channel, I don't read the manual. I don't. I am a software developer by trade. I create business applications for people, and I firmly believe that whether it's a video game or business application, the user interface needs to be intuitive enough, and it should be intuitive enough that I don't need a manual. I don't. I don't. I think you failed as a developer if you made a game so complicated, or you made an application so complicated that it takes people time to really sit down and figure it out. You should just be able to install it and start using it. Now, with that said, that's not necessarily as realistic as it sounds, but you know, you try to make it as user-friendly as humanly possible. All right, I got this guy doing flax. I don't even see my flax anywhere. I mean, is it harvest ready? It's early fall. He's almost done. Let's, you know what, start harvesting now. Just start pulling that stuff up, buddy, because I don't want you to lose it. I don't want you to lose any of it. So this game's too new that nobody knows, or at least I don't know, what the appropriate number should be. Whether I should have just one guy or two guys. I like the fact that he's really close to drop off his resources, though. So you can just go, hey, shoot over there, chink, and get some water over here, chink, and we're okay. I like the fact that these guys have different outfits. That's my farmer. This is my lumber guy. This is my... I don't know who that guy is, but that's somebody. Did she have a saw on her? That's my forestry person. Ah, that's my forestry person with a saw. That's awesome. There's my hunter with a bow. Nice. All right. Get some people color coded. Oh, I don't have it to build anything, so let's make you a laborer. All right, well, I have people getting resources. I didn't cut down any trees. I left that to the forester, and I think the forester's doing a good enough job on that. We're staying on top of it. As long as we're not building anything so dramatic, I think we're okay. Let's see if I can get the blacksmith in. At least get the blacksmith started. Have everybody deliver, and then see where I'm at. I'm gonna be low on logs, but it looks like, well, stone. I'm gonna be low on stone. I might have to venture pretty far out for stone. I don't have the people to start a mine or anything. There's what is this? There's some. Where is this at? It's like is that it? That's clay, ore mine, stone quarry. How big is this? Oh, no way. No way. All right, so what's good? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Are you seeing the numbers underneath where I'm putting it? No. No way. That is neat. Oh, neato, neato, neato. Neato. 5,000 stone underneath 6,000. Wow, you can drop it in an area where it's like, it'll just give you the best. That is awesome. I wonder if you can reclaim it afterwards. Can't build in that area. Can't build it. Oh, that's water. That's nice. What does it do? It does the same thing for ore? Oh, it does. It does. It does. It does. Whoa. All right. We're going to need to do that later. Oh, I didn't know I can do that. Screenshot. Awesome. Screenshot. Oh, better screenshot. Stay right there. Come back. Hey, Mac. Where's my worker? Come back. Yeah. Oh, nice. Except it was nighttime. No. That was a great shot. Can I move in just a little bit more? Oh, if I can get the worker in here, this would be sweet. Okay, well, I need the sun to come. Yeah, see? You ask and you shall receive. Get that worker in here. Come back here. I need a button to hide the UI. That would be awesome. But come on, you know, if you come right over here, worker, it's the perfect time of the day. Well, taking a screenshot. Oh, there it is. Tink, tink. Did I get it? I got him. Okay, well. I accidentally turned off the UI. Pause. Pause. What do I do? No, am I locked? Oh, frig. Okay, I'm not locked. I got a screenshot. Oh, that was neat. I don't know if I want to do that again, though. Save the current game. What did I do? Alright, we have to figure this out, because that's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. F11 removes the UI. F11 brings back the UI. I don't know how I got stuck, though. Okay, well, whatever. Okay. I'm right-clicking and moving the mouse to tilt, which I didn't know that I could do. Wheel is zooming me in, which is standard. All right. Hey. Oh, I just looked at the time. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you joining me on a new episode of Forest Village. We're starting over again with a city called Briar Glen. And we're starting to build our city correctly. So this is where we'll continue off on the next episode. I put a like if you like the series. Leave some comments. And we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hit that like button if you like the video. And subscribe to our channel so you can stay on top of all of our latest video releases. I release content almost every day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.